Copying. It's part of it. It's like.
Well, if Spite is actually copying Sinder, then like what she's going to do is reach out to Nano and get like a Sinder clone, and then try to try to copy Cinder's branding. And like if you think this is a bad thing or not depends on your like your position on copyright and like IP. Like, does Sinder belong to Sinder or does Sinder belong to Nanoist?
Yeah, exactly right.
And
obviously,
like how much can Nano really like claim she's doing work if all she's doing is balance swapping Sinder?
Yeah, and you know, in the real world with like business, normally, all this, you know, these are not unanswered questions, right?
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff will be nailed down.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's all just, you know, stuff with friends through PayPal. So, I was just thinking about, like, it's interesting how she points at Spite, but I'm like, was Spite really the only one allegedly copying her, or was she the only one who reached out to an analyst? Or is it
Spite
just that, like, they
no, Spite did not reach out to an analyst. According to this document, Spite read saw Spite and then asked an analyst not to do work for her.
True. Yeah, that's true. He just says Spite interacted with Nano.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. I was just thinking, like basically what I'm wondering is, was Red like on the constant lookout for all the copycats?
Yeah, probably.
Or did he just happen to? Or did he just happen to come across Spite one day and it's like, wait a minute, she's copying us?
Well, no, Spite might have been Spite might have been like big enough, like as a debut to be on the radar. Or like maybe Red was particularly sensitive to it because the Silvervale Cinder drama. Which would be like top of Red's mind, basically.
True. It says Spite. Oh damn! I almost said something like when Cinder X Spite. Fucking Pepe. Sorrento says, ever since Cinder debuted, we've seen her slowly implement new design details onto herself that seem like she might have taken them from Cinder, including her now having ear flames she never had, and we think it's because she was the hellhound until Cinder showed up. Skull emoji.
Okay.
But also some of Spite's community has been rude to Cinder in chat or on YouTube comments on other people's clips on Cinder. I've noticed her being friendly towards you, possibly with the intention of working with you. I just wanted to ask if you're okay with being one hellhound exclusive. Okay, like their big smoking gun evidence is she now has ear flames, and like some people were mean.
I mean, if there was a male cat VTuber and like suddenly he had a scarf that was like green and black, I'm like, you know, eventually this is like a Scorpion Sub-Zero thing.
Yeah, no, eventually, right? It's one of those things, right, where at the start you'd be like, oh, I can't say anything. I'll look like a maniac, like a self-obsessed maniac.
Yeah.
Like, but then as it keeps going, and hate each other. Don't say that. I could never. I'm sure about that, but it would be hilarious. Oh no, those are so perfect.
Yeah.
Clip it and ship it. We would never hate each other. Oh.
Fast forward to 2025 with Google Docs. Battling docs.
At this point, I might just stick to Cinder, blah and blah. Silver is not very responsive to me.
Okay.
That's surprising. What the fuck? We love working with you, not just for your art. We would never respond late to you, not like those other whores.
Yeah.
I mean, other VTubers, partners.
We would never write a Google Doc on you, analyst.
Exactly.
That's a 3W.
I've been having fun streaming lately. Hope I can keep up. You've been doing really good. Whenever I see you, I'm gonna have my Cinder figure and my Nano figure right next to each other. And the Silver figure will be in the box in the closet. Oh, bitter. One thing that is definitely true, he's bitter about this thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of frustration, but I do feel it's very similar. Be careful with Spite. I hear she copies things, lol. And a gun.
Jesus.
Also, we can't really say anything about Spite because people will say, well, you copied Silver, didn't you?
Yeah, so,
I was just in a call with them to discuss when my cup was being released, along with the artwork similarities between mine and Silver's cups. Since her cup has been in development since December, plus the issue with them potentially releasing so close together, they suggested we change the pose with a new piece of artwork before the end of this week.
Jesus. That's not good. That's a rough deadline.
Yep.
It's a rough deadline.
So I wanted to ask you if you think you'd have the time to do that for me. Lars said he'd pay you an expedited fee on top of the commission price. The good news is you'll still be able to use the first artwork on other kinds of merch and banners for their boost, just not on the cup. They also wanted me to ask you if you were paid for the first 2 pieces of artwork. How? Okay, like this is not the focus of allegations. What kind of 2-bit operation where like Sinder has to ask on behalf of gamer subs if she's been paid or not? Anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, the answer is it is a 2-bit operation. I
mean,
try
clearly, the Cinder comes to them with like, I've got an issue of this, mine being too similar, and they're like, I mean, if you've got an issue, you change it. You've got a week.
Got the thing. Here's Nano cancelling the model with Silver in their DMs, blaming Mio and her workload. This screenshot is from Silver's document. Silver, I have to cancel the model com. I'm so wait, 11/17. Hang on. Date. What was this conversation? 11. It's the same day.
Same day. Yeah, same day. Okay, so here's so this is Silver's document. Yeah,
no, you know what this is? This is the cuckening of Silvervale. Because Silvervale got
sitting
like
in the little chair.
Because Silvervale gets like a model from Nanolist, right? So she thinks she's in.
Yeah.
Little did she know that she was being like fucked by Sinder the entire time, backwards and forwards, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and she never had a chance.
Well, Nanolist said it. Nanolist said it to redacted. Silvervale needs a redacted. Alrighty.
Nano would have known exactly what happened with Silver's model. So Nanolist quote tweeted that, "Oh, I literally can't believe this. I can't believe Sinder taunted Silvervale about this gamer subs thing, right?"
Is this still level 6, dickhead?
No, this is this is worse. Like, Cinder is getting cancelled in the most massive and public way possible, and Silvervale does a massive 3.3 million view tweet, and Nanolist replies being like, "I literally can't believe this."
As if she didn't know.
Well, if Nano...
How can you say you didn't know?
Yeah, so this is Bao,
wait.
like getting... So this is Bao, because Bao's now realized... So Bao in the apology arc, Bao realizes that Cinder obviously knew about the conflict of interest. And so now Bao's like really mad. I think Bao being mad's pretty fair.
Oh yeah. I'm just thinking like... But you know what it is, right? It's like, I think it's you like, you're influencing me again. It's like, well, yeah, like all along, like Nano's Twitter bio should have just said, Cinder's my favorite, everyone else get lost.
Yeah, pretty much.
And like, and if they just acted like that the whole time, then no one could say anything.
True.
And again, okay, no, this is where I'm still annoyed at Bao about this, right? Bao's like, okay, this model being cancelled ruined months of debut prep, planning, merch preparation. And I'm like, okay, what happened here, Bao, is that you had all these eggs in this one basket, right? Like, well, you don't realize this. It's the same thing in business, right? When you like are mad that an employee quit or something, or is sick in a given time.
Yeah, sure.
And it's like, okay, what if something else happened to that employee? What if an analyst had died, or had like a huge health thing, or like her parents, had a funeral to go to, whatever, right? Or anything could have happened, right? There's any number of reasons, right? And you still would have been in the exact same situation.
Nanolist is like the most powerful person in like indie VTubing.
Yeah, I know. It's like, if it was that important, you should have had it done like even earlier, and you should have had it you should have had a proper contract with Nanolist that included a break fee. Because there's actually ways to handle this in the real world. Anyway, Bao saying those back and forth could also imply that Nano already approached her, saying she may not continue her model before August the 5th when Red messaged Nano. Yeah, because we can't see Bao and Nano's communications. Maybe Nano had already started talking about cancelling.
Yeah, true. And like, why is Nano keep getting so busy? Like, that's like the big thing. It's like, because this is like the second time she's cancelled on Bao, right?
Yeah, it seems like she keeps overbooking and then cancelling people and then overbooking again.
And then like she blames it on Mio, but like really, come on. Like she blames it on Mio, blames it on fucking Cinder, blames it on Redacted.
I might be getting some of the timeline wrong. timeline's wrong, but I think near the start when she did one of the first cancels, it seemed very soon after she'd already rebooked other people or taken other models, even though she'd just cancelled a bunch. And she was like, I feel a lot better now they've got a bit more space.
Yeah,
she immediately picked up another thing she was doing.
And like that Trello board was full. Like that Trello board was full of models.
2 months after cancelling Val's model, Nano asked Red about us paying for her to cancel her project. Wait, Nano asked Red about us paying for her to cancel the project. She brought up the possibility of some kind of exclusivity deal to Red for the first time.
That's huge.
I just want to do this stuff. This is massive.
Yeah.
This is what I said about Nano. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Cool. This is followed by cancelling along with the model projects herself for a budget from VTubers after filling up a waitlist with more projects than she could reasonably take on again. Yeah. So she cancelled stuff. This entire conversation was left out of Nano's dock, and all the blame for these model cancellations were put on me and Red. If you're one of the 6 VTubers who had a project with Nano cancel around this time, this is what happened. Once again, I had no involvement in this convo and was only told about what happened afterwards. Alright, by this, did you mean for us to pay you to cancel other projects? Yeah, just a silly thought. I mean, how many projects are there? If you were to cancel those projects, we'd probably just pay you for other things to do instead. But not like, just pay for you to cancel them, lol. Unless it was Silver!
Based.
Chekhov Silver.
Dude, it's 2034, she's still there. Just the amount of fucking force space she has.
I asked Nano to clarify, and yes, she suggested we pay for her to cancel on 6 other VTubers. I wasn't going to pay Nano just to cancel other projects, except Silvervale, who I said as a joke. Really? A joke? But if she chose to cancel herself, we'd help replace the income with our own stuff. I chose to leave the list of names uncensored here, so these people know exactly how and why their models were cancelled, since it was basically boomed on me and Red. Okay, I think I'll just freak out and cancel all my shit. How much do you have besides our stuff? Cinder is who's most uses my work. Okay. Obi, Katie Cat.
Oh, Katie Cat?
Wait.
Iron Mouse?
Giga?
Is that Iron Mouse?
Oh, no, yeah, I think it's Iron Mouse.
There's 2
right?
Iron Mouse. Giga.
Yeah, Sans and Treya. Oh my god, Megalodon VT. Fufu. Fufu. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's her. I think she's bigger on Twitch. These are sorry, accurate. These are all big names.
Yeah.
All of them. Like,
so there's no other potential mousy?
No.
Probably not.
No. I mean, there's not.
Yeah. Sorry, there are other. Imagine I just realized this. I hadn't thought this through. Imagine an analyst goes through with this, right? She's burnt. Like, how many VTubers is she gonna burn? Like, yes, she's really popular, but if she burns every popular VTuber, like, she will be fucked, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I don't know what Nanos is like. Nanos must be feeling pretty shitty. Like, okay, what's Nanos' end goal? Is Nanos' end goal to be just working for Cinder? Okay.
10th to the 20th of February. Nano cancelled the exclusivity deal she made with Red about a month after it was made, so she could work with Silver. They were right all along. Silver was pulling the...
She was pulling the strings.
Conversation with Red wasn't included at all in Nano's doc, only my DMs with her. Nano first faced no repercussions from either of us for going back on a word, and Silvervale didn't lose out on any project with Nano because of agreeing with Red. So, hi Red. I don't know, what's up? So it's about the exclusivity thing. I don't think I can do this to Silver, because she's still a friend to me and it hurts on me to do so. Analyst, you're so weak.
Yeah. Well, I
don't really care about Bowser.
She's not weak, she's like manipulative, right? Like, she's pretending, because like...
I want to move on from Nano.
No, that's fair.
And instead you wait for her, change your plans around instead of replacing her as Cinder model artist. I first told Cinder about this before I said I'd break the news to her. The reasoning she gave us...
Like, my opinion of Nano has gotten worse. This is like level 8 dickhead, okay?
Oh yeah.
This is level 8, easy.
Yeah, on the 9th of April, Nano showed no signs of burnout, ready and willing to take the next project, excited about my next design. Yeah, if this truly was Nano was feeling, even if completely unaware of it, we still accepted a decision, hope to working on it again in the future. I was extremely hurt by how Nano went about this. She didn't even get the courtesy to explain herself after years of working
Dude,
together.
the last thing Nano sent to Sinder was like, the last thing Sinder sent to Nano was, do you want to collab sometime? Smiley face. Yeah.
This last message above was 5 days before Nano posted it. Yeah, wait, that's so true. Because this demolishes all of it. Because there's no way that in the space of 5 days from that message, Nano completely changed her mind, decided that Sinder was evil and reacted to evil, and wrote a Google Doc, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So, this whole Akira thing was just a straight up lie.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm going. Like, it's all just fucking lies. Akira is, I don't know. Akira might be an honest person, but whoever Akira is, he's just here to fucking deflect while Nano prepares the document to ruin Zen's career.
Yeah, he's just a tools analyst. Yeah. But and he was prioritizing his friendship with Nano over their friendship with Bao. Obviously, I mean, anyone should be able to see that it puts him in a difficult position.
Yeah, for sure.
Because even putting aside his commercial interest with Cinder, you're still left with choosing between two friends.
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, sometimes you get put in these situations, and how you act as your character, and his actions were simply his actions seem to be I'm concerned about Nanolist's stress level and how she's handling her future career, not I want to screw over Bao so Cinder gets more money. One of these is closer to the truth than the other. Well, I think I think what's actually happening is Nanolist seems like somebody who's guilt tripping herself into doing something she doesn't want to do, and Redactor's trying to alleviate the guilt so that she does what she wants to do instead.
Yeah.
Whereas the way it's presented in Nanolist's document is Nanolist doesn't want to cancel with Bao, and Red is manipulating her to get her to cancel with Bao. That's how it's presented in Nanolist's document, but it's not true given broader context.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. I'd say that Bao was somebody who was manipulated by Shylily and Nanolist to make her doc. Yeah. Nano probably gave this screenshot to Bao when they were writing their docs together.
Yep. Yeah. No, if Nanolist had already cropped everything down, right? Of course this makes Redacted look evil. An evil, backstabbing, manipulating person, right? Because you just crop the bits where it's I'm scared, you completely skip the part where Nanolist suggested it, right? You just skip the part where I'm scared to cancel. And she shouldn't be, she'll sign something super fast. You really design her outfit? And which that's what she did. It was this bit. That's the red bar.
That's what the red bar means. This is what was in the doc. I was aware. This is actually proof that Bao's being manipulated here, right? Because as far as Bao knows, this is all true. As far as Bao knows, the Nanolist is telling the truth.
Yep.
And so what Bao knows, if he's caught up with it, what Bao knows is Nanolist said, "I'm scared to cancel with Bao," and Redacted's response is, "You shouldn't be." And what Nanolist left out of that screenshot that she showed to Bao was all that other stuff. Well, Nanolist wanted to cancel Bao independently and work with Cinder. Yep. So you say Bao's righteous fury is probably she thinks that this is all true.
What I remember is how it made me think Bao viewed her friends and how I felt about it. That's massive if true. And he's got the thing is he's got a good excuse, right? Because it's bloody Twitch. The VODs are just gone.
Yeah, of course.
Right? And so someone downloaded it or clipped it, right? And it is, but from what I've seen of Bao, it's mainly me clips, right? For sure. But it does really stand out to me. That seems really out of character for a content, but it's not even that doesn't make it impossible.
This could also be just an offhand comment. I mean,
So the Redacted's new idea. How do I feel about I'll give you everything for MV now, and you just work on it between your other projects?
Redacted, no.
OP free time you have, and have it to me by the end of October, which again is the exact opposite of what Sacramento said.
Yeah, exactly.
And Zach is no, actually no. actually, that'd be lovely, but no, I literally can't.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks though, Zach. You're missing out on a good one. Fuck off. Okay, this is the employee or freelancer's lament here. I'm like,
Politely read? Go fuck yourself. Goodbye.
Shove it up your ass, Red.
Before, and this was right after Boss Rush popped off with another 2 friends, I wasn't opposed to doing things with her completely, but the timing was suspicious to me. After the fast few experiences with her, and I saw this as her trying to gain something from us, so I brushed her off. What stood out to me was that she addressed Sinder specifically as the lead singer of Boss Rush.
Dude, like, okay, do you want clout or not? Like when someone.
Well,
like,
I think what they're saying is that like Bowers trying to get clout of Sinder.
Yeah, but right, that Bow's big, right? So it's still an opportunity,
Yeah,
right?
true.
Yeah, they want clout off you, but that's still, you know, you can turn that into something that works for you as well, right? Like it's like whatever. They don't have to do anything. They don't have to do anything. Like whatever. But it's just like, guys, like as a bit of advice, like this is still an opportunity. You can at least hear it out and then like see if you can turn it into something that works for you. If you care about views, right? If you really care about growing, right? My apology, I said, and yes, I was also set when Zach, the MV editor, had told us he wouldn't be working on any future projects with us and would instead be working exclusively for Bao. But Red got it in his head that it was Bao's fault that it happened and seemingly held a grudge against her for it. He was very passionate about Boss Rush and the potential future projects around it, but he told me without an MV editor as talented as Zach, the future projects wouldn't reach the same heights. So okay, this headcanon that he's laid at the dim. This is actually a common theme, right? With analysts and with this editor, right? Red gets it in his head that like, or even Sinder does, like the only way they can succeed is with X person.
Yeah.
And like there's no substitute.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Of any kind. Boss Rush's song came out and was performing great right away. Bao, who was upset with her own music's performance throughout the year and who really cared about numbers, saw how well the song her musically inexperienced friends made was doing. She also found out her video editor Zach had made the music video for it. These made her upset. She messaged Sinder and I about doing something together in the week that followed, calling Sinder the lead singer of Boss Rush, but we turned her down. She was also turned down about doing a music video with another friend recently, who was guilt-tripped about it, and now us refusing to make contact with her made things worse. No, it's so... I can just imagine, it's Silver all over again.
Yeah.
But on the other side, like they're just, you know, they think Bao's up to something, so they say no. And Bao's like, it's like she's just sitting there head in hand as like the things fall apart around her. Like no one wants to work with her. Her, you know, she's been like, you know, training her life to sing or whatever, right? She's sung so much like her jaw fell off, whatever. And like, she's like, I know objectively I'm a better singer than these people, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Their songs get better, but then I can't work with them. No one wants to work with me. My numbers are falling off. I'll be alone forever. My parents are gonna die, and the last years with them, I could have spent with them. I'll have spent obsessing about my Twitch numbers. I'm a terrible daughter, and like, just the spiral is so damn. Oh, here we go. The BC and after cancellation meet. D-Day T0. Bao posted a document just 6 minutes after Nano posted hers at 1:48 AM EST. She had already removed Red and I as friends on Discord and blocked us both on Twitter. That is crazy work. Like, I get that you hate, like, I get that from Bao's perspective, she's been betrayed and stuff, right? But even I'm like, I don't know, I'm a bit of, this is just my pattern. I'm like, I block when I need to, right? Like, I'll have someone in the list, and then, at least for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, whatever. I mean, she's allowed to. It's just crazy. Like, immediately blocked. It's like, because you're committing to removing any way out of it. Like, because obviously they can't contact you anymore, right?
Of course.
So even, there's no way to ever find out if you're wrong or anything. Anyway. Yep.
Alright.
When Red asked me about this, I was confused. I didn't remember telling Numi I'd sing alongside her at one of her shows, especially with how I felt about singing. Numi didn't mention performing when she brought up her concert to me the month earlier. Oh yeah,
Yeah. She didn't say yeah.
Oh my god, like okay,
Miscom.
like I believe her, but this is like a farce level of like miscommunication, and like they just happen to not say the word.
Yeah.
A month before messaging read, I couldn't find any messages between us or any clips from our recent collabs talking about it. Dude, there's like content brain. You have to look at your own clips to find out what you talked about. I remember talking about our concept with her in person at some point, and I guess I must have agreed to it on one of our trips together. Instead of trying to talk to Numi about the confusion and causing problems, I just accepted it, because whether I remembered saying it or not, she had the impression I would perform. I really shouldn't have stayed quiet, but I didn't want to let Numi down. I never told her this, and by the time I finally spoke to her about how I felt, how could I have? Numi never messaged me directly about the concept, which is why I left all the communication about these plans over the next month up to Reddit when it shouldn't have been.
Okay.
It's interesting that this time she's saying that like it wasn't just that Red went behind her back, it's that like she shouldn't have been talking to Reddit in the first place.
Yeah.
Numi shouldn't have been Cinder. The New York concert is more chill than the LA one anyway, and I never announced a guest just in case. I wouldn't want to pressure her or anything with that, to be honest. It'd only be if she's 100% comfy. Numi comes off like she's literally a saint.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, oh, if you need to pull out of my concert I've been planning for ages, 3 weeks ago, that's no problem at all.
Numi's like battle level of did nothing wrong.
Absolutely. Is anyone else going to New York one? Like friends? Yeah. Like 90% are going to LA one, but everyone's in LA lol. No, like blast flying. Oh, so we're the bad friends. Yeah, like it seems like you guys have money. Just fly.
Yeah,
like,
pretty
whatever.
much. It's synonymous with their brand. This is why Cinder left. This is why Cinder left Game Subs, right? Because she has to drop the stock on Shylily.
So funny, sorry. Just like she's the waifu cup VTuber, guys. She's the cup girl.
Oh no. 2 girls, 1 cup. 2 girls, 1 Game Subs company.
Whoa, sorry. Dude, okay, I just want to say for the record, this is another, because like, I was memeing it first a bit, this is another legitimate warning sign that the way that Cinder does communication with Red, talking to people, is not working. Yeah,
true.
Right? Like I wouldn't have said anything, but Numi literally explicitly brings up that her having to hear from Red about stuff instead of Cinder, and that Red and Cinder communicate like different feeling, like completely different states of mind.
Yeah, true.
At the same time. Is like messed up, and it's just so. It's just the like, oh my god, we've been so close to like this not happening. Because like, it's like, oh wait, imagine if in March, Cinder like talks to Red and then finds out about everything, right? And then Cinder gets to like reveal, like Cinder gets to dock first and apologize to everyone in advance.
True.
Oh, I had no idea that like, Nanolith tried to like stop you, Bao. I'm so sorry, right? Okay. Red and I made it to concert on time.
Oh, that's huge, because she said she missed it.
Oh, who said she missed it?
I think Numi said she missed it in Numi's call out.
Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't read Numi's thing. Okay. Red and I made it to the concert on time, and I was part of the off-collab Numi did in a hotel room the following day. Numi and I wore a dress together, and we spent the rest of the weekend there with friends.
Okay.
It was me. Sounded pretty mad on stream at the leaker, who was excited to be the one to spread stuff before her, but danced around it as if she was ever mad at me. In the end, she praised me for having the balls to reach out to her about this.
No, I mean, to be fair, to be fair to Shylily here, because Cinder's sort of attacking Shylily and saying like Shylily has a bit of a fake personality, but like, I think that comes with the game of like being like a cute girl VTuber online.
Oh, yeah, no, like, Shylily, not mentioning Cinder by name was being professional.
Yeah, true.
I mean, like, the more professional thing would be to not say anything on stream and to deal with it behind the scenes. But no, I think it was, I think Shylily was intentionally not naming Cinder, so she's not shitting on another part owner of Gamer Supps during the launch of my big thing, right?
Yeah.
It has distraction. from what the message I'm trying to sell. Yeah, no, that was...
give to Shylily is that I could see her being more upset because she's claiming that she said that like there aren't going to be any info until the day. So in a way, she could see it as like she's been called a liar.
True. Like orchestrating things behind the scenes.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, for sure. That's the question.
Yeah. February the 16th. In another conversation with Gamer Supps a couple weeks later, we asked for them to clarify to us what is and isn't able to be shared publicly going forward after what happened during VCard's launch. I was told that there was not really a certain source launch info was supposed to come from. Exactly. Shylily's got it in her head that like there's like a system and a process, and like that might be a good idea, but clearly that understanding is not universal, even within Gamer Supps. So for future.
Ignore what you just saw. Okay. Ooh! Oh my goodness! Hello! Oh! Hello, Raiders!
Hello, Raiders.
Hello!
Is Shylily a villain?
Does she do that to other people?
No.
Like,
I think Cinder said somewhere else in the document that she always shouted out the radio.
Well, but dude,
there wasn't even a / shout out in chat.
I think there's an automatic / shout out, but I think I know.
No, look. What I'm saying is like it's like she didn't say a name. The name's right there. It says it on a stream in the popover.
Yeah, it does.
Like it's not actually hidden there. Also, dude, imagine the shot spar to get a 3,800 person raid and be like, just fucking blank them. just don't face them. Because that's why. Because she didn't do anything to Shylily. That's the thing.
Yeah, like Cinder didn't do anything to Shylily, true.
Shylily can't have a doc because, like, otherwise how's she even involved? Actually, that's so important because what Shylily got to do with this, right? The only reason Shylily's like name comes up at all is because of the stuff with Numi.
Yeah.
Right? That's the only way she can angle herself into this, right? And